You know how in life we are always celebrating different phases of our lives. So it could be birthdays, it could be a work promotion, it could be getting a new job, it could be getting married, it could be a graduation to the next educational level. But the point is we celebrate a transition or a completion of a certain phase in our lives, right? I also think that in our lives, like on a personal, individual level, you should also be celebrating different things because our journeys are very different, very unique. Also, definitely very personal. So you know exactly what is happening for you, whether it's good, whether it's big, whether it's small, you know. So I think, or I advocate for celebrating different things in your lives, even if people do not understand them. You don't have to wait for, the societally is that word approved celebrations for you to actually celebrate. If you move to a new apartment, do celebrate. It doesn't have to be something that you've seen someone do. It just has to be something that you feel you would like to do. It comes from within. For me today, I'm deciding to celebrate this season of change. In my previous video, I already talked about how I'm currently studying over. The reason I'm choosing to celebrate this, I have been able to see how I transformed in the past during these periods of change. I'm also going to share 4 things that I'm doing right now as I walk into this new season. Yeah, let's do it. So now the first thing that I'm going to do is redo my vision board. The reason I'm redoing it is because now I have different goals. I have different priorities and there's different things that now I want to be able to achieve and become. I do believe in vision boards. I've been doing vision boards since 2021, I think. And they have helped me keep my mind thinking about what I want and how to create opportunities to get to what I want. And I'm really, really happy that right now I'm able to dream bigger. Because in January, even though I did have big ideas, I was kind of timid to put them on my vision board. But now I'm like, yes, this is what I want. And I am even more confident in it. So I'm happy about it. So the next thing that I'm going to do is to time block my calendar, to fill my calendar with activities that I want to do during this season. So I do have my vision board and that gives me an idea or a vision of who I want to become. So in my calendar, I then fill it with activities that I feel like are going to move me towards that version of myself. It also just keeps me focused on what it is that I want to do, create some form of structure for me as well. And just to ensure that my time is filled with activities that are actually pushing me towards the version of myself that I want to become in this next season of my life. And the other thing that I'm doing as well is gratitude sessions. This is for the past experiences from where I'm coming from to where I'm going to. I think our journeys are usually filled with so many lessons and so much wisdom and also so much fun and joy. And so it's easy for us to focus on the difficult things or on the hard parts or on the things that caused us pain or just made us feel a certain type of way. But I've also learned that it's important to also look at the things that helped you grow, even if the whole situation was on the general scope of things didn't leave you with a good feeling. I think there's always a way that it also helped you. There are some things that you got out of it that actually benefited you or were of value. I think this also keeps you in a more positive light and you also have a more hopeful for the future, I guess. Other thing that I'm doing is to also set intentions, and this is something that I want to keep reading each and every day. And the reason why I'm setting intentions is that I'm reminded, reminders of who I want to become, what I want to experience, who I want to grow into. So it's just more of keeping me aligned with the goal and the dream that I want to walk into next. So that is that. Very happy and very excited about this next phase. I also mentioned that I'm doing these things with the awareness that anything can happen. Life can just take you in a completely different direction. And one of the things that I like to lean into, or what I have learned, is to also be open to letting life surprise you and to also just go with the flow. Having as much little resistance to things as they happen to you actually is very good for your peace of mind. Just having fun with it and then seeing where it's gonna take me. Thank you for keeping me company and I will see you next time. Bye.